And when I put the phenolic spacers in, it gave me a pretty significant clank right there. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. That's nothing major. So I've got another miserable dark day out here with drizzle and stuff like that. And because I'm pulling the carburetors, so I gotta look at them. There's the carbs. And the air filters and all that good stuff. And well, anyway, I gotta get this manifold off so I can get it over to the machine shop. So manifold out, and there it is. Just in case you don't know what I'm trying to do at this point, the air cleaner, of course, smacks the body right up in here. If you take this entire manifold, you tilt it a little bit like this, that's going to clear the air filter away from the body. So what my machine shop told me they can do for about 40 or 50 bucks is take a tiny bit of aluminum off of the edge, right down and through here, so that it will tilt a little bit. Anyway, I got to go do the math and figure out what kind of an angle to put on it. And it's a combination. And you know, the guy said, "What do you want the angle, or do you just want the mount?" He said either one. So let's see what he can do. Okay, so I'm just back from the machine shop, and it looks like this is going to work. It's all nice and smooth and shiny down there, and he even cleaned up the top of it right there a little bit. And he says he thinks it's going to work. He had some problems getting it into his contraption in order to trim off the excess metal. But let's give it a go. It was like 50 bucks, like 54 with tax, 55, something like that. It sure beats cutting the body and get rid of some of that banging and clanking. Okay, it's just real quick and preliminary, but check that out. We got the clearance we need to eliminate some of that clanking. This is not going to clank. Yeah, this is going to work real nice. Real nice. Okay, this probably doesn't look like very much, but this is an idle jet. And you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a tiny bit of crud right in the tip, which explains why the car, although it struggled with its idle, it flat out would not idle when I came back from my last mileage trip. But there it is, a little bit of dirt and crud right there. Alright, I got everything bolted in. I think I'm ready to attempt to get it idling again. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, this carburetor over here was dripping gas when I got back from that last mileage run. Don't know, couldn't find anything wrong with it. Anyway, I went into my gasket kit and I replaced the pump diaphragms. The other ones were old, they hadn't failed, but figured, hey, why not? Since I had them apart, might as well put the new diaphragms in. Alright, it's been a while since I've done some of this, but got my airflows about right. And right now we're trying to get the left and right firing balanced by listening to how strong it is when you disconnect it. Alright, that's the left-hand side. The right-hand side doesn't seem to be as strong. Gotta cut the left-hand side down a little bit. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Just trying to get this thing balanced out. Alright, I also noticed that I think my fuel pump was oozing a little bit of gas as well. And it's possible it was coming from one of these connectors right here. I think the bottom one might have been oozing, so I tightened both of these. I'm not sure that's going to get it. I'd hate to have to do something with that. I like that fuel pump. I don't want to get rid of it. Alright, I got a little tiny bit of an alignment problem. This guy's closed. And this one, you're not going to be able to see it due to that. What any? Too big a shadow. Anyway, the sun's just at the wrong place right now. But this guy's got a little bit of pressure on it, so the change in geometry by moving the carburetor in just a tiny bit has kind of messed up the length of this rod. I got to shorten that rod a little tiny bit. Alright, so anyway, I lengthened this rod. Did I lengthen that one or shorten that? Anyway, whatever it was, I ran out of adjustment room on that one. I think I'm shortening that one, and I ran out. which means I had to lengthen this one a little bit. But you can tell just based on the feel that the tension that's in these is about the same. You can tell that there's not really that much load difference on them. And you know, when you touch the throttle a little bit, everything seems to be in sync. Alright, there it is, all solidly bolted and crimped down and all that stuff. I got like, yeah, not quite a finger's width in there. And I got a tiny bit less on this side. But it's enough. It's going to be enough. Jeez, I should have had him take just a tiny bit more off. But everything lined up. Balance is there. You back off, you can't even tell that I've tilted it. At least it doesn't really look like it's been tilted. So, anyway, what's next? Road test. Alright, we're ready for this now. Little power, neutral. Ooh, no gas. A little tiny bit of gas, we fire up. Increase the speed of the idle. That's probably going to settle down, I hope, to about 900. No clanking, no clanking. Beautiful, no clanking. Oop, I heard something. That could have been the sway bar. Oh, I definitely hear the sway bar. Figure out what's going on with that sway bar. Ooh, no clank, no clunk. Good. Got the power of those other jets back in. Geometry, I'm going to have to pull my breather apart somewhere over in this side over here. And then resolder it, repaint it, whatever. Not too critical. But yeah, this is good. Oh, it was nice driving around. A little bit more power with these jets.